Hey there, I'm Mr. Know-It-All, the lead swing trading analyst trader at Swing Trade Pros, the #1 swing trading and bot community in the world. And I genuinely want to help you make your mark in the thrilling world of swing trading cryptocurrency. I've been trading since 2017 and I've taught myself many different trading strategies, patterns. I'm known for the falling wedge pattern, as you guys might know. I've dedicated my life to mastering these types of structures and patterns, and now my goal is to impact the lives of 1 million of you. Heard that right. My goal is to impact 1 million people this bull cycle. Let that be you. Cryptocurrency markets can be a roller coaster ride, full of ups and downs. But through swing trading, I've discovered a strategy that can truly make a difference. I've poured countless hours to studying the intricacies of wedge patterns, rising wedge patterns, you name it, and it has become my area of expertise. Here's the thing. I genuinely want to see you thrive in this market. That's why I've made it my mission to impact 1 million of you. I want to provide you with the tools, insight, and support you need to navigate this exciting but challenging landscape. Swing trading is not just about technical analysis. It's about understanding market psychology and developing disciplined risk management strategies. I'll be there to guide you step by step as we identify different types of patterns and structures and seize profitable opportunities. Together, we'll build your confidence in trading skills, ensuring you're well prepared to face the twists and turns of swing trading. Believe me when I say that I genuinely care about your success. That's why I'm inviting you to join me, Mr. Know-It-All, on this transformative journey. Let's make the most of this bull cycle and work towards your financial freedom together. You'll find all my links in my bio. Reach out and let's dive into this world of swing trading. I'm here to support you and your family and guide you every step of the way because your success matters to me. Together, let's make a real impact and achieve trading success.
All right, welcome back, traders. Good morning. We had CPI data come in under expected. The market's going to react to that. Obviously, we're going to see some movements up. We already could see that the other day when the DXY was trending down. We could have already made that assumption that that we were going to get a favorable CPI print for the market. So the daily was short. We broke this trend line. We back tested it, and now we're seeing the follow through to the downside. We're going to see the S&P rally here. We're going to see most stocks pick up some steam. Right, the S&P is up 0.5%. It's about to break its all-time highs. Actually, it technically is breaking its all-time highs as we speak. Bitcoin on the move. Right, Bitcoin waiting for that data, of course. The risk assets are waiting for that data as usual. We are breaking the trend line here on Bitcoin. We could now see Bitcoin trade back up to the top of this range on this movement. Very, very nice. The RSI here coiled and crossing the bullish line. The 2-day here getting a 2-day cross. The 3-day here is bullish. We haven't crossed the 3-day yet. That means we have a major move incoming. We do have 3-day hidden bullish divergence here on Bitcoin, implying a movement back to the upside. All right, so a lot of your altcoins are going to be looking pretty good. Let's just go across the markets here and take a look at what's happening. We have any coins that are really rallying right now. We do. We have Floki. We have Live Peer Token putting in a 13 or 14% candle today. Arweave up 11%, about to range break on the 3-day chart here. This looks absolutely fantastic from a technical point of view. Joe Coin putting in a candle here right at the fib low, really close to its demand line here. We're about to see some action, guys. I hope you guys have been buying these dips and just staying patient in these markets. I realize that when the markets are depressed, it's hard to stay patient. All right. We have 2 people on the stream here this morning. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am in a couple trades right now in the stock market. I don't know that my NVAX short is going to play out here, even though this does say short with the stock market doing what it's doing. But I am in some Zoom calls, which that should be doing well with the market going up. Yep, it's up 0.83%. My option should be in the green. I'm also in some CAN calls. These should be up nicely. I have $1 strikes, and bottom of the wedge pattern here. I think this stock is going to make a major send here in the coming days, especially with Bitcoin on the move like this. As this stock does own Bitcoin, I think that this can see a 100% measured move up to this major resistance line. It has earnings in 2 days. I think by Friday, this thing's going to trade back to $2. What do you guys think about that? Let's see some comments in the chat. So yeah, I'm probably going to quickly exit this NVAX short here at open. I am in a profit or a small profit on it. It does, it kept holding this demand line here. We have the range here. So if it does break this range, I will hold the short. But it, to me, seems like it's going to reset here and move back to the upside. And well, NVAX. This thing did break a trading range. The reason why we were looking for shorts here is because we're pretty close to a range high, right at resistance. So it's not like we were shorting a bottom. This thing did make a major move off its low from $3 to almost $15, 300% move. So you can't really, hate on the fact that I'm trying to short something up here, at least for a 20 or 30% drawdown. That would be, somewhat healthy. We could see something like this where even it just bases out here, at $8 and $9 level. We're going to see how this opens. But I am going to be quick on the finger to get out of this trade. If it doesn't, yeah, we're already printing like some longs here. So I will be probably exiting this trade at the open here, and that'll be it. I mean, there's no harm, no foul. I didn't take a big risk on it because it is a high risk trade, but a low risk area to take a short at the top of the range. All right, so the risk to reward, it was good for short. So what I might do is I might just see what happens at the open here, and we can see that we are below the hourly Kijun line. And I think that even if it does continue its trend to the upside, I was thinking that we would see some pullback on it, mostly because the 4-hour chart was kind of way extended, and the daily was also sitting up here at 93 on the RSI. So I don't really foresee this thing really going up that much more here today. It might go and test its previous range high, but the daily candle also was, I guess, did it close green on the day? Towards the end of the day yesterday, it was printing red, and to me that was like a kind of reversal area or right in the supply zone here. So I thought maybe I could take a short on this and maybe trade it down to like 10, $11 and get a quick retrace or a quick snap down. But if it doesn't play out, we'll just cut the trade, man. I'm not married to this position. I am looking at BBAI here at the open. This does look very juicy. We're still in the Nikola calls. This is up pre-market. We do have till July to be right on this call. By the way, we're in the money, so anything above 50 cents, my option isn't going to really lose that much value. And that's kind of why we did take the trade off the 50-cent calls, because again, this stock is kind of speculative and isn't really a very good performing stock. But it was more of a meme stock play. Although I don't know if it's an actual meme coin, but yeah. All right, so I think the energy sector today is really the one that is moving. We're going to see, oh, wow, my can options are really lit right now. They're up 79%. Now, the whole goal with the can option was actually to generate some cash there so I could add to my my spot position, because my spot position entry was around $2. And so I wanted to add to this position. But I'm going to trade these calls and try to extract as much value as I can out of them, and we'll go from there. You guys are very quiet in the chat today. All right, so we're about to have a market open here, and we're watching NVAX here for, well, it's probably gonna go up. So I'm gonna have to close this trade, and that's okay. I can't always be right with the trade. All right, let's see how this opens. Our 15-minute stochastics are up here, and it's already starting to push. See, so like this is the thing, like so my option is down $40 right now, but let's see if we get some rejection here. This would be good to see some rejection. because then we could keep this trade open as the stochastics are to the upside. There it is. We're getting a nice drop here on NVAX. We're going to keep this trade open, guys. We're going to keep this trade open until it shows us otherwise not to keep it open. And I love when TradingView freezes on me. That's wonderful. What the hell, man? So yeah, there's going to be some volatility at the open here. I want to give this a chance. If this thing just starts pumping out of nowhere, then I will close it. We do see that the 13-minute is trying to cross up, but like I said, it's very extended. We definitely could see a drop if it gets rejected here. I hate how this is like not. Yeah, I mean, the shorter time scales look like they might try to push. And we are printing along. It's printing though. It's not actual yet until it closes, but it might be too late by that time to get out. This is really aggravating me. Can breaking $1, guys, that option is probably really doing well. We've now hit our strike price, and that can't be right, man. The can trade is not showing anything. That's really weird. How could I possibly be down on this? They're really messing with these options. That's not cool. So yeah, NVAX looks like it's trying to push. It's trying to push. All right. Yeah, we're gonna close this one, guys. So we'll take a $50 loss. It's okay. No big deal. We tried to take a short at the top of a range. And what happened to Zoom, man? Wasn't that thing ripping pre-market? Oh, Nicola getting rejected, dude. This thing sucks. Damn, those CLSK calls, if I stayed in them at the end of the market open yesterday, would have been fucking lit. Same with Mara. Damn. I told you that you should have left those open, man. I don't know why you closed them. I don't want to get into another position on NVAX. I don't want to do that, even though it might go. It's very overbought. They're really messing with these can options, man. I'm really upset about that. Like, how could I possibly be down with the stock up fucking 8%? Doesn't make any sense. Watch NVAX get rejected here after I close the trade. That'd be pretty typical. That's fine. Cam looks like it's about to break out. Yeah. I might just get back in those fucking shorts. Fuck it. What a joke. What's that? Oh, yeah. It's fine. All right, so I'm back in the puts on this. I think we're getting rejected here, and we're definitely we're most likely going to break lower on this. I think. Who knows? That's a nasty rejection. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so we did load up on this trade this time. Last time we took not a big risk, but I took some risk on this trade. So let's see how this plays out. I'm thinking that this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points. 1155 looks like it's going to get tested. So we should be seeing some nice action to the downside on NVAX here. Keeps testing that support, right? So the more times you test the support, the more likely it is to break it, right? We put in another lower high here, confirming a lower high on the shorter time scale here. So this should break down. Our hourly and 2 hour and 3 hour are short. Our 4 hour is also short. So I think we could see like $10 potentially on this, and it can happen pretty quickly. It can happen pretty quickly if we really get this pullback. And they don't candle it right here. I mean, that would be so ridiculous if they did that right now. All right, let's see if we slide down here, boys. There she blows, breaking support. Remember, we got some gaps to fill on this. All right, we got some gaps to fill. We're in the 1250 puts for the week. So we're just looking for some volatility down right now. This should start some printing of some cash here. It says we're down 2% somehow with the asset already down 6%. It's ridiculous. We need a full-on breakdown is what we need. We need to break this demand zone here, this range. So this is like the daily range that we're looking at to break. This is also a double line support. So I don't like to short supports, but when you're already this elevated and you're showing a topping formation like this, I'm inclined to believe that this will eventually head down. Like I said, the daily RSI is at like 90. 4 hour RSI is overbought. Yeah, there's no reason why this just doesn't pull back a bit. We're gonna hold to our guns here and stay in this trade now. Now that we got some confirmation there at the open, so maybe we're just chilling this trade for a bit. 1255. I'm gonna put volume profile on here. Visible range. Okay, yeah. So once we end up breaking 12 and a quarter, it's straight down to 1080s. Okay, so that's a big drop. That could be a very, very profitable trade for our short. Got to break this low though, man. My God. And our hourly is also telling us to be short. The 2 hours losing bullish momentum. The 3 hours probably also losing bullish momentum. Yeah, so being short here, I think, is okay, especially with that confirmation we got there at the open. That kind of waked me out of my trade, but I ended up getting back in the trade. So here we go. Our NVAX trade is now in the green, $179. Yeah, we do suspect a test of 1150 or even lower. It could just slide right through that. Remember, we have lots of overbought conditions here, and people definitely took profit into this move up. And we're at a weekly resistance as well. So to boot, we're at a top of a range. We did put a crazy candle in here. This was a short squeeze. And so I think that this is going to resolve itself down here. You can see the topping formation, the rounding topping formation, right? Yeah, Nicola sucks. I probably should have never bought this. Probably gonna cut this one. It just back tested 62 as resistance and looks like trash. But it's not overbought. But yeah, this is not looking really that good at all. Um, Gotta break this fucking support, man. Come on. It's really trying to hold it. You have a moving, like a 10-minute moving average right here too. That might be, you know, attempting to prop this up. I think eventually it loses that low, and it will go lower. We're now printing an 8-hour short signal as well. All right, 1260s, 1250s. The break of support is imminent. This is a big trade, guys. We got a pretty big risk on this with expiration of Friday. So if this really does get a move downward, we could really print some cash. We risked about 2.3K on this trade, and we're in the green right now. We're up $180 or so. It's not doing what we want it to do, guys. We need to push down. Someone to push the sell button. All right, we'll come back to that in a second. I'm looking at some of these. Oh yeah, nice. Pups is breaking out. We have a spot position in this. And whales, we're in whales as well. This is another crypto that we're in. I think that this thing bottomed out. Obviously, crypto is breaking out right now. So bottoming triangle here. You can see the rounding bottom that happened here on this coin, and it should be good. Should be good. Oh yeah, all right. So back testing now. It's still holding support. This effing stock. Craziness. This is unreal, dude. I mean, look at your 12-hour momentum is up here at 86. How are they going to keep this thing ripping, dude? Like, I don't get it. This thing needs a pullback. Who's with me? We got one person on the stream today. That's great. All right, all right. I don't understand how our option is not green right now. Doesn't make sense to me. It says I'm down 1%. And they really mess with these options. It's really effed up. I think once it breaks the support, it'll just print. There it goes, 1250s. There it goes. We got a 1240 print and we're breaking support. That's it. That's the candle. Down she goes. There's nothing here till about 1150 on this trade, guys. NVAX is now printing cash. There she goes. We're up 10%. Boom, straight down, like I said. And trade my shit froze. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, this should go all the way down. There's nothing here on the hourly until about 1087. Should be a very, very good trade. Here we go. I'm up 20%. $480. What 11 bucks. It's good. This thing is so extended, man. Like, there's no reason why this doesn't drop more. We gotta just hold our guns here, hold our trade. Beautiful rounding top at the top here. You know, we got wicked out here at the open, and then we re-entered the trade if you're just joining. And after that rejection, confirming a movement lower here on. You can see the hourly has lots of room to the downside here on the RSI. So does the 2 hour and the 4 hour. Everything has room to run down, guys. So there's no reason for me to exit this trade yet. Great. 4 hours short. 8 hours also printing short. There's a major support here at 10 and a quarter. I think that'll be a good area for us to. They might front run it a little bit because like this thing is bullish on the weekly chart, but I think that like $11 level is going to be a good place. Because this drawdown here was 37%. So we could do something similar. Yeah, maybe $9 even, possibly. But I would say to the bottom of the hourly band, which is 1080. Yeah, we're going to keep the short open, guys. We're watching this moving average here on the shorter time scales as well. But based off this range, it's about a 10% drop just off the range. So 10% drop, pretty much 1138 just if we're trading this small range here. We do need to be aware that the 15-minute is now oversold. So there's that. We could bounce a little here. But ultimately, I think resolving to the downside here on NVEX. See if we get another candle down here, at least to touch 1150s. Remember, there's not a lot of trading volume here, so we could really see a big move down. There she goes, guys. There she goes. Big send it down. Beautiful. We're up $1.4 thousand on this trade right now. Boom. 75%. And dumping. Almost 100% in the money right now, guys. So we do have a bit of a 15-minute support here. We should probably take some profit. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm just going to close the trade. I mean, this is really a good trade. So boom, we're out. Locked. We locked 1.5K, guys. Just like that. All right, we had our trade of the day, folks. And we do suspect this does make further downside. And that's it. All right. What a trade, folks. What a trade. We got the movement down. We closed right at support. Again, this is a local support. I don't, we're probably going to get some bouncing. I mean, this could very well just, it could very well reverse here as well, right? Because our daily time frame, well, our daily is actually going short. So this could have very well been the top of this movement, okay? And this could maybe eventually resolve back down to $9 in time. But I'm not willing to keep my trade on like that and bounce around and lose profit while this thing bounces around and decides what it wants to do. Remember, we were playing a weekly option, and so we needed to capture a move pretty quickly. And so that's why we were able to make such a profit on this one. And well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this stream. Hopefully you guys learned something here, right? Don't panic, sell your shorts. Although it was okay to panic here, because if it did start to break out, again, I only had a $300 risk on it initially, and I was willing to add to the position, which I did at the market open when we got rejection. We did that. We got the movement down. Beautiful. Took a profit. Next trade. All right. Yeah, Nicola here is not looking the best. Yeah, this might end up making new lows. We are down a little bit on this option, probably like $500. Or actually, we're down more. But crypto is doing pretty well, man. LPT is wow, what a rip on LPT, 20%. Pups here making some moves. Whales making some moves. Crypto is on the move, guys. I think crypto is about to really make a big rally. We're looking for whales to break this pennant here and get to that $1 region. Yep. And so NVAX now bouncing off of that major support level. And that's it. So that was a good trade, guys. We should have closed it when we were in 1.8K profit, but hey, we locked in 1.5. We'll take it. We shall take it. CDNA looks like maybe a potential short opportunity up here at the golden mean ratio, daily overbought. What else we got going on here? GME getting fucking slammed, man. Yeah, so GME, and I told you guys yesterday to short GME at $50. I thought that was a good place to take a short. Yeah, there's that. AMC would have been a fucking fantastic short. Missed that. Missed that. All right, so can stock trying to put in a candle here. The 2-day here is looking pretty juicy for upside. I'm still going to hold these can options. I'm also in the stock. I might take that profit that I just made and add to my position, but I'm not doing that just yet. Let's see. Snapchat. How are the Chinese stocks doing, man? I think those are set up for upside. Bitcoin 64,000, guys. Nice pump here on Bitcoin. All right, that should do it. All right, folks, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'm not opening any other trades right now. I'm just kind of in a holding pattern. And that's it. I think you probably could swing short on NVAX here. I'm not going to open any other trades at this time, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.